The onboard procedure needs considerable upgrading.
Did you sign the documents which I put on the table? Did you sign the documents which I put on the table?
The captain was sleeping when the incident happened. The captain was sleeping when the incident happened.
The no smoking warning sign must be posted in sight immediately. The no smoking warning sign must be posted in sight immediately.
We've just received the new support guidelines. We've just received the new support guidelines. Can you see the boy over there? Can you see the boy over there?
Please inform us when the whole inspection will be carried out. Please inform us when the whole inspection will be carried out.
In the cruiser 5. In the cruiser 5.
Did you check the levels of the oil tanks, including those not being filled? Did you check the levels of the oil tanks, including those not being filled?
Hey, your hand's bleeding. I warned you about that bent screwdriver.
It wasn't a screwdriver. I cut it on the barbed wire we were using against pirate attacks.
You're always cutting yourself, aren't you?
No, I'm not always cutting myself. I've only cut myself once, and that was over a week ago when I was shaving.
We have a problem.
What's wrong?
One of the exhaust ports on the starboard engine's overheating.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'd like to shut down the starboard engine for a couple of hours so I can make some checks.
All right, let me check with the captain. I will get back to you in a few minutes.
Thanks.
Are the hulls ready yet? We really need to start loading that sugar.
Yes, we've just finished cleaning and drying all the holds.
I think we'll have to do number 2 hold again. It still smells from that last cargo.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
Okay, I'll tell the stevedores that we still have some more work to do.
You know something? I'm not keen on this route.
Why's that then, sir? Why don't you like sailing in the North Atlantic?
Well, put it this way. I like it when we've reached the States. The weather always seems to be so bad at this time of year. There always seems to be a problem of some sort.
It must be better than the Gulf of Aden, sir.
Well, for my next job, I think I'll work on a cruise liner in the Mediterranean. That would suit me better.
Good morning, my name is Paul Valmont. I'm an AB and I'd like to know if there are any vacancies in your company at the moment.
What's the experience do you have?
Well, I've been working at sea for 6 years now, but only on container vessels and bulk carriers.
I'm afraid there's no opportunities at the moment, but we always keep a register of seafarers who apply to our company, so if you want to, you can fill in this form with your contact details and information about your sea experience, qualifications and training. We also need copies of your medical certificate. If it's not up to date, you'll need to arrange a medical check with your doctor. Then if anything suitable comes up, we'll get in touch.
Captain, we've got a bit of a problem.
Oh, what is it?
Something's wrong with the echo sounder. I tried to switch it on, but it's not working. We've checked the power supply, but that's not the problem.
Okay, I'll get in touch with the agent and ask him to arrange to have it repaired as soon as we arrive in port.
The Coast Guard reported today that 2 vessels collided in poor visibility in the Irish Sea. 2 helicopters were called out from an RAF station in South Wales, and another was requested from Scotland.
Why are you walking with a limp?
Oh, it's these damn steps. I fell downstairs when I was going into the galley. It was dark as the light isn't working, and I was thinking about other things, and I didn't notice the steps. My knee really hurts. I can hardly move.
Yeah, it looks quite swollen. I'd put some ice cubes on it if I were you. I'll get some out of the freezer for you.
I keep asking the electrician to change the light bulb, and although he's removed the old one, he hasn't fitted the new one yet.
I'll remind him today. He seems to have a lot of work on at the moment, repairing the wiring. Do you know how many emails I got today?
How many?
About 250.
You're kidding.
I wish I was. And do you know what makes me really mad?
Let me guess. They're so long, you stop reading after a few seconds.
Well, some of them are like that, but that's not the main problem.
There are too many attachments.
That can sometimes be a problem.
Oh, I give up. What is it?
It's the fact that I'm always being copied into emails that have nothing to do with me. They're irrelevant.
Lucky you were on leave, Mario. It was pretty scary stuff in the last voyage. We had to abandon ship.
Yes, I heard about it. What did you have to do?
I had to supervise passengers getting into the first lifeboat. They were pretty calm considering. Some of the kids were crying, of course, and it was very cold, even though it was July.
I've just had a look round the vessel, and you remember yesterday I commented on a few things?
Yeah, I remember you said you found the ratings used a tin can as an ashtray. And there was a faulty gas meter, and not enough warning signs displayed.
Yes, they've mostly been resolved, with the exception of the signs. Can you make sure that's sorted by tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm on to it now.
Good morning, sir. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm looking for a DVD player, but not too expensive.
This is a good deal. It's Panasonic. Excellent quality.
Okay. How much is that then?
It's $50.
Okay. Let me think about it.
Where do you fancy eating tonight?
I don't care. You choose.
Anywhere that doesn't have fish.
Why not? Oily fish is really good for you.
I'm fed up with it. I've been on a stupid diet and that's all I've been eating for the last 3 weeks. I want a nice big steak.
Some of the crew are complaining about the new third officer.
Oh, don't tell me he's moody and silent like the last one.
No, he's got a problem communicating with the crew. Have you spoken to him much?
A bit. He seems quite chatty to me. Why, do they think he talks too quickly?
No. The problem is his Scottish accent. They have problems following him, but you don't seem to have any problems.
That's because I lived in Glasgow in Scotland for a year when I was studying as a cadet.
I remember one strange passage where we had a chain of stoppages. We were proceeding off the coast of Mauritania in the fishing zone when we suddenly came to a stop.
Why? Was it engine trouble or a blackout?
Well, that happened later, but at first it turned out that the ship's propeller had become caught up in fishing nets.
What happened?
Well, we had to get a diver to free the fishing nets from the propeller, but then just a couple of hours later we stopped again as a result of a blackout. We had to stop 2 more times because of this.